Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Football Manager series. Yes, we're coming to probably the end of the series with the return of the football coming back, the real life football coming back. But it's been fun, and we've still got a bit to go, and who knows, maybe there's a future for it elsewhere if you have been enjoying it. However, today's episode, it's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big bahoy, if you like. Right, well, we need to talk. So, we're here. We've got the derby up next. Huge game, of course. Massive game, of course. It's probably going to be one of the ones that determine where the league title might go this season. We are sitting in a pretty place, as you can see. 4 points clear of Rangers with a game in hand. So, if we win at Ibrox, and we want revenge at Ibrox, of course, for the cup exit, it would mean huge things. But we need to talk for a moment. People in the comments section told me, and they kind of hinted at it, that in the January window in this Football Manager in 2023, the board would have gave me an injection of money. They gave me an injection of money. Not just 10, 15, 20, but £35 million. 35 million. It's safe to say, I've spent it all. We've got so much catching up to do. I've got results to go through. I've got a World Cup to go through, which was crazy, by the way. And I've got the transfers to show you. So I think we should start there. Who have Celtic signed this January transfer window? Who's about to walk through the door? As you see, it's the 31st at the top just now. Who's about to walk through the door on the bells? Who will Jackie Bird be introducing to the Celtic fans? Well, here we go. I'm excited. Alejandro Garnacho has signed permanently for the club. We triggered the £16 million release clause. Don't care what you think. He has been on fire. Off camera, the last few games, he's been insane. Look at that. 7 starts, 7 goals, 5 assists. We had to pay the £16 million. It would be daft not to pay the £16 million. Whenever Jota or Abada moves on, this boy will be the future of the wings at Celtic. The only bad thing is, he's got a release clause. It's only £25 million, so we need to try and get him on a new contract ASAP whenever the time comes. But, I mean, we couldn't not sign Garnacho, so I'm very happy with that. He's through the door permanently. We're liking the Man United players. Axel Tuanzebe. I wanted another centre-half, and I'll tell you why in a moment. And I got offered Tuanzebe out of nowhere for £1.2 million. And I thought, he's on a high wage. I think it's about 40 grand a week, but in FM, doesn't really matter. £1.2 million I think I've signed him for, which I thought to myself, for the quality of the player that he is in this game, and he is a good player in this game, especially for the level of Celtic, I couldn't knock it back. 1.2 million. So he's going to be joining the club on January 1st as well. He is it 1.2 million pounds? I think it is. It says he's valued at 1.6, but I'm sure we paid 1.2. He'll be good. I've used him in a Manchester United save, and he was good enough for United when I needed him in Europa League and in the Premier League. So I thought to myself, why not? I think we're still going to maybe prefer Starfelt and Vickers for now. But Tuanzebe can maybe even challenge for Starfelt's place. I think he will be a useful player. The biggest one of them all. If you've been keeping up with me on Twitter during this World Cup, you'll know how much I want this guy to sign for Celtic in real life somehow. Doubt it will ever happen. And if you watch the self-isolation saves with David Buick, you'll know how much I love this guy. Dominik Livakovic is here. He is signing for the club. We have spent big, by the way. I'll show you very quickly. Here's the screen. 8.5 million that can rise to 13.5 million. I think it's an absolute bargain, to be honest. Look at his stats. He's got to walk through the door and be the number one for Celtic. Joe Hart, thank you. It's been a pleasure. Your topless photo will always remain somewhere back there. But Dominik Livakovic could not be passed up on. He will be joining the club. A huge signing. I mean, that's 2 record-breaking signings there in this window. Garnacho for 16. Dominik Livakovic for up to 13.5 million. It's big. And look, we've still got 7 million left. And to be honest, we've probably got more than 7 million left because we don't need 130. Got about 8 million quid left to spend, which is crazy. So if you think there's anybody else I should sign in this January transfer window, let me know. On the way out, Brandon Cooper will be going out on loan. He's going to where's he going? Bristol City, where I'm going to try and ship him off to permanently eventually. Just, he's not good enough, I don't think. Whenever I've played him, he's not been good enough either. Tuanzebe's a better player. So we're going to move Brandon Cooper on. This is like my worst signing I've made. You know, when there's good recruitment, bad recruitment, this was certainly on the bad side. So Cooper will be going, and suddenly the depth is going to be a lot better when we move forward into January 1st here. However, before we move into January 1st, I better get you up to date with the results and show you what's been happening. So obviously last episode wasn't great. We didn't win. We actually dropped points in the league and we went into the Europa League. By the way, in the Europa League we have drew Real Betis in the first knockout round. Rangers drew Shakhtar Donetsk, but we are going to be playing Real Betis. So a tough game, but one I'm confident we can get through. And since then, listen, we've just been winning. We've been battering everybody. 3-0 against Dundee United. Garnacho, as I said, coming right into form. Then 2-0 against Motherwell. 6-0 against Ross County right before the World Cup break. And then, if you want to see the goal scorers, feel free to pause. It will give you an indication of who's been firing. Then, after the World Cup break, 2-0 away to Aberdeen, 4-1 at home to St Johnstone, and a 1-0 win away to Hibs last, and quite a nervy affair. But yeah, we've only conceded 1 goal in our last 6 games, so we have been pretty good. And shout-outs to Moritz Jens and Aaron Moy, and Garnacho, who have been the standouts. Jens has been amazing. Moy has got a new contract and has just been unbelievable. And Garnacho, of course, we've signed permanently. They're all doing so well. And I think I'm going to trigger the Moritz Jens sign permanently deal because he is really, really good in this game. I like him a lot. He's good depth to have. I think our centre-halves will be sorted next season. Won't need to worry. We'll have Tuanzebe, Vickers, Starfelt and Jens. That's 4 strong centre-halves to have. And we've also got the likes of Johnson who can come in over there. So very good position to be in. I'm going to trigger that deal. We'll make him another sign. Then I think we'll have about £5 million to play with maybe when it comes to signing our players. So let me know, guys, in the comments if there's anybody that you want me to sign. Let John Kennedy have 18 grand a week. I'm just going to give him that. Fuck it. So let me know. £5 million we'll have about to spend. Let's get to this derby, shall we? And we'll have a look at what we can do with the likes of Livakovic and such coming in. Registration's going to be a bit of a pain. By the way, I would just love to point this out. I didn't. Matt O'Reilly won Danish Player of the Year. Yes. Not young, but Danish Player of the Year, won by the likes of Eriksson, Schmeichel. Yeah, Matt O'Reilly, Danish Player of the Year. Fantastic stuff. We've got a star here in Matt O'Reilly. 3, 2, 1. Ian Bankier has postponed his retirement for another few months. Surprised he's never done that in real life, to be honest. But we're getting towards this derby now. How's the finances going? Because we're doing well. We're doing okay. It's becoming harder and harder to pick a bench. I am leaving Bernabei, Abildgaard, Giacomakis all in the reserves for this game. I know, crazy. But I can only give certain spots. So here we go. This is the team I'm going for. I'm judging it a lot off for him at the minute. Garnacho and Moy, definite starters for me right now. I don't think any of the strikers have been exactly amazing as of late, so I'm going to go with the benefit of the doubt on Kyogo here. But debut for Livakovic, of course. Tuanzebe's on the bench for his first game. But yeah, okie doke. Let's get into this. It's Derby Day. We've won 1, we've lost 1. We won the game in the league. We, of course, lost the quarter-final in the League Cup, which was at Ibrox, so we need to do better this time. No new names for Rangers. All looks pretty familiar. We've been so good. Our form, as of late, has been just absolutely outstanding. So I just want to continue. We've been 6 wins on the bounce in the league. So I just want to keep that up. And we've been getting goals from everywhere. As I said, we've not had to rely on a striker. Rangers going 4-2-3-1, playing some deep centre mids. We've not had to rely on a striker, so I'm hoping at Ibrox we get goals from everywhere as well. And here we go, it is Derby Day, as Ian Crocker would say. And I've just realised I need to change, yes, key highlights please, thank you very much. Right, here we go, we have got a highlight and it's going Rangers' way. And Tillman, good save from Livakovic, his first save in a Celtic shot. Well, it says 2 shots on target, so maybe it's not, but the first we've seen. And that's the important part. Juranovic clears, and it looks as though Rangers are having the much better start to this game. They've got a high tempo to start off. Tillman into the hands of Livakovic. He will be a massive difference when it comes to European football now, because Joe Hart was letting in stinkers. Oh my God, Kyogo's through. He's blazed it over the fucking bar. Brilliant, Kyogo. Brilliant. Fantastic. But Livakovic will make such a big difference when it comes to European football. Because Hart's been great in the league. He's made some big saves. But in Europe, he was spilling it through his legs. He was dropping the ball. He was having an absolute nightmare. So Livakovic is going to be the biggest difference, I think, when it comes to trying to take this team further in Europe. Anyway, we've got a highlight, and it's in the Rangers midfield. Ryan Jack gives it back to Ben Davies. Obviously, Ben Davies linked with Celtic a couple of years ago. Rangers quite slow with it. They're looking like they want to take their time. We're trying to press them, but they seem to be passing round it well. Through ball. Cameron Carter-Vickers. I didn't tell you about the World Cup. Wait till after this. Oh my God. Because we have a World Cup finalist in this team. Morelos off the post. My God, we're getting away with murder here. Rangers have started the game, the far better side, by the way. And do you know, I've just realised we've been playing this tactic every game. Off camera, I've played this every single week rather than the slightly more attacking one that I was playing, obviously, quite often. Aye. Didn't even realise that. I'm going to go more attacking because we seem to be struggling. We're not making any chances. So I'm going to go and try and change it up a little bit. But I just realised that. Wow. Obviously, you've not seen because it's been off camera, but I've been playing that one every single game, and that's what we've been winning with every single game. Rather than this one. I completely forgot it was there because I've been playing another save. Talking nonsense. Anyway, let's go. Come on, Celtic. Get your finger out. There's Garnacho. He's just signed, obviously, 16 million quid. Show them what you're worth. O'Reilly finds McGregor on the edge. His shot goes just over. But we do get a positive highlight after changing up the tactic a little bit. And surprise, surprise, Livakovic, so far, highest rated player on the Celtic team. Fashion Sakala seems to be having a strong game for Rangers, but we go into half time, 0-0, and we're not doing too great at the moment. I'm going to be honest with them. I'm going to put my hands on my hips, and I'm going to say I'm disappointed. Because I am. I'm going to make a change. I'm going to bring on, Garnacho's going off. Yep. Lee Abada's coming on. Jota's going to cross over to the left-hand side. And hopefully Abada brings us on something, a bit of positivity down that right-hand side in the second half. And we're going to move Jota more to his natural left. Poor Garnacho right enough. I didn't really want to take him off, but I had to make a sacrifice. We had to make a change. I'm going to go more attacking as well. I'm going to go for this. I don't want to lose the game, but I don't want to draw the game. And Rangers have been all over us. We've done nothing in this game. Right, okay. We need to make changes now. Because it's going nowhere. Let's get Alistair Johnson on, because Juranovic is knackered. Taylor is also knackered, but I didn't put Bernabei on the bench, so just going to have to see it through. Hacks is coming on. And Dyson Maeda has been in really good form recently. I don't know why I didn't start him, so do you know what? I'm bringing him on. We're not going to play at the defence anymore, because it's not really been working. But I'm going to try and abuse the wings a little bit. Hit the earlier cross. And let's go out wide. Longer kicks and let's counter. Let's go for this. We can win this. I know we can. We can certainly win this game. We've just not done much. It's like Rangers have dominated the ball in their own stadium. It's been hard for us to find our way into it. I've got one more change in mind for the last 10 minutes to try and switch. Oh wait, hold on. Haksabanovic ball in. Oh my God, it's not going. Oh, it's going to be a Rangers counter attack, isn't it? Oh my God, I thought it was going to be for us. Well done, Greg. Need to keep going though, lads. Need to keep going. I can't believe that. Thought that was going to be our highlight, and it's actually scaring me now because I think Rangers are going to go up and score Matondo. It stays with Matondo somehow. Somebody stick a fucking fit in or something. Kill them. Livakovic claims it's led to nothing. Is something going to come of this highlight? Livakovic hits it long. Not one by his back at Rangers' feet. Oh my God. Lawrence, I've gubbed this tactically. Oh my God, what a goal. Oh my God, Tom Lawrence has just scored an absolute dandy. An absolute dandy of a goal. Livakovic, on his debut, has maybe been left with egg on his face. I don't know if it's that good that no one's saving that. That's right in the top corner. No one is saving that. Right, we've got to go for it now. Fuck this playing down the left and just pass into the space. Get it over the defence. Over the defence. Play it in behind. And just slightly wider. I had one more change in mind, but I don't know if it's going to do much for us now. So I was going to bring on Hatate and play him in here, but it's the only other change I can think of in the hole. Oh, we've gubbed this now. We're going to lose. We've lost the derby game to Rangers again. Second derby loss of the season. And the title race opens up a little bit more. Wow. That is not how I expected that game to go today. The positivity of all the signings. I'm sending John Kennedy to the press conference. I don't even care. And Rangers are suddenly one behind. We do have a game in hand to keep it at 4, but that is a massive result. And we just can't crack the code at Ibrox, it seems. I'm bitterly disappointed. It's obviously brought to an end a great run of form. We hadn't lost from the 18th of September in the league anyway until then, and it's obviously to Rangers as well, and it hurts because I feel like I've let us down, the viewers, us as fans. You know, results in the last couple of episodes. I mean, you look at it, we've not won in Yonk, so now I've got to go at home and batter Kilmarnock to end off this episode, but I'm disappointed. I'm really annoyed. Anyway, let me show you this World Cup quickly, because you will not believe what the World Cup final was. World Cup, where we go. Holland won the World Cup. USA got to the final. Vickers only played one game the whole tournament, right? But USA got to the final. And do you know what? They nearly bloody won it, because it was 0-0 until the 90th minute, and Berghuis won it for Holland. First World Cup win for Holland. Semi-final was just as bizarre. It was Serbia and Spain. It was Serbia versus USA on one side of the bracket, so Spain ended up finishing third in penalties. And then let's see what happened before that. Croatia made it far, France made it far, Switzerland, Argentina. I think everything else was pretty standard. But my God, USA in the final. West Brom, I wanted to get you on loan. Take them. Right, I've made a fair few changes going to this home game against Kilmarnock. You'll see them in a moment. Tuanzebe gets his debut. Let's go. Let's see. Let's just say all the best. Have fun. You better fucking win, but after the last game anyway. So this is the team. We're going same shape. Johnson and Bernabe start. Tuanzebe. Midfield stays the same. Abada, Haksabanovic and Maida is the front three I've gone with. It's really hard to even have a consistent kind of same three at the front, because just so many players wanting so many chances, and so many players that, you know, have been playing really well. It's difficult, but I think that after this episode, my aim is going to be to try and come to a settled sort of 11 and try and just capitalise on getting players to have a consistent run of form, a consistent run of games, because I think that's one of the things we're probably missing when it comes to these derby games. The fact that the familiarity in our front three, for example, isn't exactly there. Dyson Maida through on goal, he gets the opener. He has been brilliant. Off camera, absolutely brilliant, Dyson Maida. So I'm glad he's repaying the faith. He asked to play more. I said, I have faith in him, I'll give him time. And he's doing it for me. There we go, 1-0 up against Kelly. We'll end this episode in a win. I'm telling you, we'll end this episode in a win. 1-0 up. See if I fucking draw or something there. I'll actually just end the series then, here and now. It'll be done. We're going to win the Europa League. I'm telling you right now, we're going to win the Europa League. We're going to try anyway. 1-0. It's been quite a boring first half, isn't it? Christ, why everything happens off camera, then as soon as I come on camera, we can't kick a ball. 1-0 going into half time. Cool. I'm delighted. I'm just going to say I'm delighted with the performance so far, just to see if it gives him a wee kind of, you know what, thanks boss, we'll go out and we'll keep that up. I mean, there's not much to keep up because I've not done anything, so please, come on, get your fingers at your asses, boys. That'd be my go-to on the touchline. Get a finger at your ass. Hopefully Sky Sports cameras would pick it up constantly. Right, O'Reilly sends it long. Haksabanovic, can he make it? No, he cannot. It goes right to fucking Hemming. My God, Kelly at home, and we're only winning 1-0 an hour in. Am I going to have to make what's happening here? Oh, they're down to 10 men. McInroy is off. Thank you, Agent McInroy. I think we should just go for this now. Make 5 changes and go all out attack, and just try and see if we can score as many goals as possible. Probably end up losing the game. Abada sends through Maida. O'Reilly. What is that? What are you doing, boys? Come on. Johnston. Right, gives it to Carter Vickers. Back to Johnston. That's a decent ball, but Abada. By the way, it wasn't a bad effort. Right, let's go for this. Let's go very attacking, and let's just make 5 attacking changes. We'll bring on Jota on the left, Garnacho on the right, Giacomakis up front. That's about it, really. And we'll bring on Hatate in the the advanced playmaker role. And I don't know why I've not actually changed the shape of the team. Hold on, give me a moment. It's not letting me. We've not even made the subs yet. There's another highlight coming. Alan Power gets his yellow card. You can put your house on that. Hope all of you at home are waiting for that, maybe on your slips. Bernabe gives it to Haxa. Can we find that goal? Yes, we can. Haxa gets an assist. And Dyson Maeda gets his second before he goes off. Oh, it didn't count as a Haxa assist. How no? I love it when Haxa stat pads. Poor. Yes, we'll continue. I know Maeda's going to be gutted. He's not getting a chance of a hat-trick. But, right, let's go to the attacking tactic as well. We'll move Hatate into here. We'll keep that the same. Yep. Absolutely. There we go. Come on, boys. Let's get more. Very attacking. They're down to 10 men. Look at that. Oh my god, I've gone very central now as well. Right, do you know what? Bugger it. Let's have a laugh with this. Let's take O'Reilly off. And let's just have an absolute laugh with it. We'll send Big Enesuna up front. We'll play one holding midfielder. Imagine we bottled this. I'm just having a laugh. May as well. May as well have fun. See if we can find more goals. Doubt we will, but it looks as though it's going to finish at 2-0. 10 men is hard to play against, right enough sometimes. We all know that to be a fact. Bernabé sends it in. Cleared. Here's Hatate. To Anzebi. I thought he was going to maybe shoot. Vickers! Oh, Cameron Carter Vickers, by the way. That's... And to Anzebi gets an assist on his debut. What a strike from big Cameron Carter Vickers. I want to see your knickers. Oh, lovely. Oh, we're still going. Looks as though we might get a wee flurry of goals here at the end. Vickers gives it to Johnston. Vickers again. Smack it again, son. Just hit it. McGregor. Over the top. It's Giacomakis. Garnacho. It's offside. Anyway, Giacomakis was off. And surely that's it. Oh, wait, no. There's something else happening. As I've got an itchy fucking neck. McGregor. I passed to Lewis Mayo for some reason. Just decided, yep, here, have the ball. McGregor. Jota. Hits the fucking post. Just call it there. Just call it there. Get over and done with. Watching pointless they're going to actually drag a highlight out of this. We know nothing's going to happen. Hatate's actually playing it into the line. We're 3-0 up, Rio. I don't think we have to worry about them scoring. We swing it in. Oh, could there be another? Hatate. That'll be it. That'll be full time. Yep, there we go. Full time. Do you know what? Said I wanted to end the episode in a win, and we've ended it in a win. So well done. So Rangers have actually played their game in hand. We've played our game in hand. My bad. Apologies. And we are now 4 clear again. So it's annoying because we could have been more clear, and we're not. But it is what it is. My fault for losing another derby. And that's about it for today, isn't it? We've done the big stuff. We've signed players. Let me know if I should spend that £5 million anywhere. If you think there's anybody of note. We'll be back probably for Betis. That'll be the next set of FM videos. So, yeah. Thank you. Cheerio.